open the town council meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming. This is quite nice to have everyone here for this. So the first order of business is the swearing in of our new Chief of Police, Mr. Travis Grindle.
I am.
I, Travis Grindle, do solemnly swear
I, Travis Brindle, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and laws of the United States of America,
and laws of the United States of America,
the state of Oregon,
the state of Oregon,
and the ordinances of the town of Lakeview.
and the ordinances of the town of Lakeview.
I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
perform the duties of police chief for the town of Lakeview.
perform the duties of police chief for the town of Lakeview.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You are it. Thank you, Travis. And now Travis has a special presentation he'd like to make.
Chief Camp, would you join me for a second?
What's that?
Would you join me for a second?
No.
I know you like being in this limelight as much as I do, so keep it short.
Yeah. There's rounds in there. You better run.
The town of Lakeview and the Lakeview Police Department would like to thank you for your service and present you with your duty weapon.
Thanks. How are you today, buddy?
With that being done, we will, people are, if you want to stay, you can. If you need to get back to work or other things, go ahead. We'll give you a minute.
If you want to stay, I will look myself. I'm lying.
Thank you, guys. How are you? Good. Are you good? Very good.
Almost turned around and gave you a hug. I thought you were trapped.
Oh, that's a twice now. I'll still take it.
Thank you.
How are you? Need some many chairs after?
How's it going?
Should have squeezed in there, Kurt. Well, I left my camera bag underneath the table. You can grab it. You should have squeezed in here.
Oh, okay, that'd be great. Love to, thank you.
Just trying to right out.
Stretch out for a bit.
Relax. Mom's me back for the camera bag.
We'll wake you up.
That's okay.
I didn't get to see the deal line right up.
Yes, that was nice. Okay, we will proceed with any public comment. Anyone?
I have some public comment, Mayor, Mike Patrick, 161 Southeast. I just wanted to take a few minutes, and most of the council probably knows that I have to leave our community, and I'm not very happy about that, but I have to. But I wanted to take a couple minutes to, first of all, thank the citizens of Lakeview for trusting me for 12 years to be part of their government, 6 as a councilman and 6 as a mayor. I also wanted to personally thank you, Sandy, Mayor Sandy, Councilman Mike, I served with both of you, and Sharon Faulkner, who's not here tonight. It was a great, I think 12 years at least with most of you. I didn't have the opportunity to serve with you two gentlemen, but I wish you luck on the council. And the last thing I would want to say is Lakeview has some good staff here, good people. It was a pleasure doing the job. The town hall staff here is excellent. They were all new. I hate to miss them. And my last word is you guys have the best town manager in the state of Oregon, Mr. Ray Sims, and it was a pleasure to work with him for the years that we did, so thank
We'll
you.
second.
And I'll say thanks to the chief and the old chief and the new chief also.
Right.
That's all I have, thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Anyone else? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I came here to complain
Please
about
stand and give your name.
John Buck.
Okay, thank you.
I live down here on Center Street, and I came to complain about the lady across the street with all the garbage, but I gotta thank Ray, and it's all cleaned up now, so thank you very much, Ray.
So it meets
looks
your
good.
satisfaction now?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's still in the backyard.
There's my understanding there'll be another pickup load leave or trailer load
Yeah,
leave
and I
this week.
appreciate all the work you've done to get that done. So tonight.
Well, thank you for coming in and
You bet.
letting us know that we have done the job. Okay, anyone else?
Yes.
I keep popping up thinking I'm it. I'm new to the community. I just want to introduce myself to everybody. I'm Sharon Forster. I've come here, been invited here as a matter of fact by some of the people here, Lisa Cahill and some others, to run for district attorney. And so I am going to be on your ballot on May 17th to be your new district attorney. And I'm going to be around and would love to sit down with each and every one of you on an individual basis and talk to you about what I'm about and what my qualifications are and why I'm here. So it's nice to be in your community. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we have one other.
I'm actually Fran that wanted to Pioneer Place, and I didn't want to take any of the celebratory air away from the room today, but I do have an issue with the police department, and I'm hoping that this will resolve it. I had a call back in November, 4:30 in the morning, a man was trying to get in my house.
Pardon me?
On November 13th at 4:30 in the morning, a man was trying to get into my house, highly intoxicated, falling down my front steps. Socially, I knew him. He's a neighbor of my children. And I guess he was looking for somebody to talk to and thought I would be the one, but I didn't know that. I just knew that he was highly intoxicated, falling down, hitting his head. My question is now that we do have a few more police officers on staff and a chief to oversee them, will they get out of bed at 4:30 in the morning when they have a call and respond to a citizen's request for help? I ended up calling my son-in-law to come and stay with me. And then in the conversations with the dispatchers, of which there were several, he said, well, let us know if he tries to leave. I said, well, what do you want me to do? All right, now he's trying to leave. I called back and said, he's trying to leave. What do you want me to do? Go out and stand in front of his truck? No answer. So at that point, I grabbed a blanket, I went out, I opened the truck door and said, give me those keys. And he did. In the meantime, I'm looking around for a weapon because I didn't know what this man was, what he was liable to do. And it ended up that by 6 o'clock, Officer Grendel came to the house, and there was another officer with him at that point, and escorted the intruder away. But I'm not comfortable with that. I usually have 3 or 4 of my grandchildren staying with me overnight. Luckily, they weren't there. I just want to know that if I call the police, I'm going to get some response, and I'm not going to have to go and get the keys. That was what I have to say.
Well, I think that we will be probably getting one more new police officer.
Right.
And so we will have a full staff then, so hopefully that will not happen again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Okay, we have anyone else with public comment? Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Communication comments, informational items. Any questions or comments from the council on those things?
Appreciate the report that's been made, that the cleanup happened.
Yeah, we got on top of that one. Actually, we've had one other success, and it's kind of early, but I've been working on one or two at a time. In fact, we just sent another letter today of another one that I learned about, so we're making some progress.
I really appreciate the approach that you took to going on the weekend and checking it out, making sure that I have to use that in my job since I do the other nuisances for the rest of it.
I think somebody was extremely surprised to see a public official out on a Sunday afternoon and knocking on somebody's door.
I don't think they were expecting it either.
I also don't think they expected the police chief to hand deliver a letter to them as well. So all of those things are helpful, and it helps to get the point across that we're serious. So thank you.
How are you, John? How's it going? Good.
The only item under the consent calendar is the regular session minutes for March 8th, 2016, if you've had a chance to read those. And note that there was a correction made on the minute previously. Can I have a motion to accept the consent calendar?
I'll make a motion, we accept the consent calendar as presented.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Mayor, Council, Manager updates. I did attend the Planning Commission meeting last week, and we will probably discuss that further at another point in the conversation. So, Ray?
I have nothing at this time.
Darwin?
You know, I looked over my appointments, and I guess the community's doing pretty good, or I haven't had anything. Community Development, Long-Term Enterprise Zone, 911 Intergovernmental Council, Lake County Emergency Management, Lake County Economic Development Advisory Committee, and the Fire Department, and there have been no meetings, and none that I know of, so I guess things are rolling along good in Lakeview, Oregon.
Ray? Anything there?
A couple of things, I guess. I just would point out that, and actually at your next council meeting, we will swear in our additional recruit police officer, Mike Patterson, who is here today, the unfamiliar person in blue uniform with a gun. No, he's not. We don't give him any bullets yet. Anyway, Mike now brings our staff back up to 5. Mike will have to attend the academy.
Another Mike.
Another Mike.
What is his last name?
Patterson.
Patterson, thank you.
And so also though some other new employees or shuffle of employees. I think most of you know that Corey Thornton resigned his position as a 911 dispatcher. He's been replaced by Becca Young, who has been she's been filling his position while he was on leave as a temporary employee, but she's fully qualified. She also, though, in the next 2 years will need to attend the academy for dispatchers. Carly Evans, who has been a dispatcher for us for going on 2 years, year and a half, I guess now, has resigned to move to Wisconsin or Minnesota, I don't remember which, at the end of this month, and she is being replaced by Jeff Boofer, who actually Jeff worked for us one time before, but he was looking for full-time work, and he went back to his work at ProLife. But now we have a full-time position, and he's coming back to fill Carly's spot. And we have offered, and we'll wait and finish the background for another part-time employee and his name just went right out of my head, I'm sorry, who will be coming on staff at 911. Pardon?
Luke Husky.
Luke Husky, yeah, thank you.
Husky.
Husky, yes, so that kind of catches you up on staff changes that are going on, so.
Thank you. Okay, old business, we have no old business, and we have new business, a resolution number. Okay.
Amy took Friday and Monday off and has been gone to Washington, so she got back today, but she didn't obviously take time to figure out what the resolution number was going to be for today's meeting.
In the meantime, if you want to
Mayor,
discuss what, oh,
Should we-
excuse me.
real quick, just for old business, and none's listed on our agenda, so we don't need to discuss it now, but last time we did talk about the naming
Yes.
of the town hall, and just wondering if we moved anywhere further on that.
Well, we're gonna
Work session.
have a work
Okay,
session and
all right, I
discuss
just
it. I
wanna-
think we'll
good.
probably do that the
There's
first
probably
meeting in
minutes
April,
now.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
Forgot about it, yeah.
Okay,
884.
we have resolution number 884. Ray, do you wanna talk about that?
Yeah, it's really simple. We had that street, or rather water line project last spring and summer, and it ended up running actually into the early part of August. But when we did our budget last year, we did not know in May that it was going to go on into that far. So the amount of money needed to pay the final payments to the contractor was not carried forward from the budget before. So this transfers from contingency, roughly, I believe the number was $35,000, round numbers, to pay the rest of the shortfall in the capital expenditure line item for this year. So it's a bookkeeping thing that needs to happen, so in order for our accounts to be in order.
Alright.
We're not spending any more money, it was spent already, so
Any
All
que-
within budget.
all within
Any questions or comments? Alright, accept a motion?
I move we accept resolution number 884 in the matter of making a budget transfer from the water department contingency for fiscal year 2015-2016.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve resolution number 884. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Thank you. That being the end of new business, we will adjourn the regular session for executive session at this time. So we'll ask everyone in the audience to leave at this time so that we have questions. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Come and see us again before you
I'll see
leave.
you again.